how to make money in real estate without buying any houses. Did you know with sites like Airbnb, Booking.com, 𝗶𝗶𝗹, and Expedia, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year? Did you know that you do not have to own properties in order to start making money with these sites? It's a big secret that almost no one is talking about because most people don't even know it exists. In this video, I'm going to share with you all of the details on how you can create an entire business, make money in real estate, and not have to buy any houses. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, or you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
In this video, I'm going to share with you an easy step-by-step process on how to get profitable properties in just a few days. I'm going to share with you how to make at least $10,000 with just a few simple steps. And I'm going to share with you how to create an entire business and quit your job just like my students are doing every single day. Real estate is the best investment. Seriously, it's the best thing that you can do because it is still the #1 way to wealth. 89% of all millionaires have been created so through real estate. In fact, this was said by Andrew Carnegie over 100 years ago, and it is still true today. Trust me, I used to live in my parents' basement. I was broke, bankrupt, had bad credit, no money, and I was able to start investing in real estate, and today I am a multi-millionaire. Real estate is still the #1 investment vehicle to change your financial future, and it is definitely one of the best things that anyone, no matter what your race, no matter what your gender, no matter what your age, it is the best thing that you can do to change your financial situation. Real estate is awesome because it offers 3 main things that you can do to create financial freedom. The first one is cash flow. Rental properties and real estate can create cash flow for you every single month. In many cases, you can have someone else do the properties for you and manage them, and that is called passive income because you don't necessarily have to do it. The #2 thing that it creates is appreciation. As you know, real estate goes up in value over time. It's an amazing concept that I learned not just in business school, but when I was broke and in my parents' basement, I realized that real estate goes up in value over time, and statistically speaking, it will continue to do so. It's been this way for hundreds of years, even when you account for downtimes, recessions, and real estate bubbles. Real estate continues to go up in value and still offers the best benefit of appreciation. #3, real estate has equity. As the mortgage is being paid down on a property, you are creating equity. Equity that you can leverage, equity that goes towards your personal wealth, equity that you can build upon and use to invest in other pieces of real estate. I absolutely love these 3 concepts of real estate, and it has a concept called leverage. You don't have to have all the money to buy real estate. You can do something called leverage, which is get a mortgage, or you can even leverage other people's property and start making money. This is how you can own lots of real estate, make money, cash flow, appreciation, and equity with properties you do not have to own in your name. Let me get to how you do that and how you can start making profits on real estate that you don't even own. There is a simple concept called rental arbitrage. Rental arbitrage is where you can rent real estate and start making money off of it. You probably already realize that many commercial places do that. For example, if you have a McDonald's store or a State Farm office or any type of office building, in many cases you will lease that space, you will have a business in it, and you are starting to make money. That is one form of rental arbitrage. But you can do rental arbitrage even with single-family homes and neighborhoods just like this one that I am in. You literally can rent other people's condos, apartment buildings, apartments, or even their commercial real estate and release it out to other people. You can do this legally and ethically and start getting cash flow off of properties you don't even own. Today, there are even more opportunities to make money with rental arbitrage. There are so many short-term rental sites, vacation rental sites, like Booking.com, for example, that allows you to list properties and rent them out on a nightly basis and make lots of money on those properties. You literally do not have to own the property in order to start listing your properties on short-term rental sites. People are searching every single day for properties that they can rent for vacation, for projects, for retreats, for family vacations and all different types of things, and they will pay a nightly rate plus the cleaning fees, so you can make lots of monies on these properties. And again, you do not have to own them in order to start a rental arbitrage business. Let me tell you that part. When it comes to having a short-term rental business, I am considered the queen of short-term rentals. I have literally made millions of dollars off of my real estate, and one of the ways that I increased my income was by doing rental arbitrage and by putting my sites on short-term rental sites instead of renting out the properties vacant and unfurnished. When I started investing in real estate, I had absolutely nothing, but I started building my rental portfolio, doing things like wholesaling, then fixing and flipping, then creating a portfolio of rental properties where I had lots and lots of properties and made lots of money. However, when I started teaching real estate investing and things like that, I came across short-term rentals. I had one of my students, he was only 18 years old, and he basically taught me how to make tons of money with rental arbitrage. We were able to rent properties from apartment complexes and put them on short-term rental sites like you can see here. All of these different sites will allow you to list properties for a nightly basis. I realized immediately that I could make way more money during short-term rentals, renting the properties out for a nightly basis for a nightly fee instead of renting out unfurnished vacant properties. When I had my portfolio of over 40 properties, I was making about $300 per property. And again, I had a portfolio of dozens and dozens of properties, so I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. However, this student taught me about short-term rental sites and how I can put them on all of these different sites, even with rental arbitrage. We were able to rent 4 or 5 properties for a very small amount, and all we had to do was furnish them, put in all of the towels, knives, forks, things like that where people would want when they come on vacation, and we can rent them out for a nightly basis. We were literally renting out properties for $100, $200, even $300 per night, and I quickly realized that I was making 3 times the money on my short-term rental properties than I was on my vacant, unfurnished rentals where I was doing 1-year and 2-year leases. This was mind-blowing to me, and it took my income from hundreds of thousands into the millions. I also realized too, if I didn't want to work as hard, I could have less properties and still make the same amount of money. This is an amazing thing that you can do, so let me tell you how you get it done. You may be thinking that people will not do rental arbitrage with you, but that is simply not the case. If you set up a legitimate business, one where you have your business registered with the Secretary of State, you have a website, a professional phone number, you can literally go to sellers, owners of properties, and rent their properties and get them to sign an addendum that allows you to put the properties on short-term rental websites. This is an amazing thing, and you'll be thinking that many people would not let you do this, but that is simply not true. As long as you are guaranteeing that you are going to pay the rent and you do a lease with them for 1 year or 2 years and you rent their vacant, unfurnished property, in many cases, they will easily let you put those properties on short-term rental sites, and all you have to do is furnish the property, keep up the property, and handle the guests as they come in and clean the properties when the guests leave. It is not a difficult business to do. I have been having students do this since 2018, and I have completely wrote a whole book on this and created an entire course teaching this for a really small amount and teaching it here on sites like social media. You can learn how to run a short-term rental business really easily. It is just a combination of property management and hospitality, and again, you can make lots of money. In fact, at least $10,000 per month with just a few properties. As I mentioned in the story before, my student taught me how to do this, and with one bedroom apartment, we were making $1,000 to $1,500 per month in profits on every single property. And again, with just 4 or 5 properties, we were almost to $10,000 per month. It was really easy to do, and we can run the entire business basically from our phone.
An event coming up soon.
Very excited about that.
Yeah.
I love an event, especially an online event where I have people from all over the country, all over in every country. Like, I literally have people in Canada and Africa and Australia. I absolutely love events. I'm able to teach a lot of people at one time. We're all like connected. We're all on this like synergy because we're all doing the same thing. And then there's so many success stories that come right after. It floods my email with all of the great accomplishments that people do. after the event. And so to me, that is the great part. People come into the event, all the fun and energy at the event, and then all of the accomplishments and achievements and success stories after the event. It's priceless.